Greetings, this is Caleb Santos here, and I'm here to share with you about my thoughts about the latest phase here, the latest fad about the Joker movie, and I wanted to put in my 2 cents. Uh, First of all, I want to just start off giving you a little bit of comic book history. I like comic books, even though I'm 63 years old. I like to read my comic books and a little bit of history on the Joker. The Joker started in the Batman comics back in 1940, the 1940s. And then from what I read the accounts of the Joker, how he started, it was created by Bob Kane, Bill Finger, and Jerry Robinson. And it was based on a movie called The Man Who Laughs. If you ever have a chance to watch it at YouTube, it was a silent film created in 1928 about a clown towards the end of the movie, and he looks just like Joker. And that's where they got the idea for the Joker comic. The Joker was a common criminal uh, known as the Red Hood, HOOD. He had on a red hood and he was going to steal from his boss $1 million at Ace Chemical Plant. Batman and Robin confronted him, and they had a struggle, and he fell into some kind of chemical, and he swam to safety, got out of that chemical batch that he got into, and when he removed the hood, he saw that his face was grotesquely disfigured, and he had a lot of colors on it, and that's when his mind got distorted, and he became known as the Joker. Interesting history. Now, it would have been ideal if Batman and Robin series back in the the TV series back in the 60s, should I say, with Adam West and Burt Ward, it would have been very interesting if they would have had the origins of the Joker. But I guess the producers had a different format. And I'm not putting down Adam West. He was a good Batman for his time. I think it was a little childish, but it was nevertheless good for the times. It was quite a big fad during the time, especially when Batgirl came on the scene. But what I like about the first Joker, Cesar Romero, is that he looked just like the Joker in the comics. And what people don't know is that they told Cesar Romero to shave off his mustache, but he refused to do it. So they put the makeup on with the mustache. And Cesar Romero, as you can see here, made a pretty good Joker. I think the first episode was classic, where he has his own utility belt. If you have a chance to watch it at YouTube or any other video place, like maybe I think there's another one called Vimeo videos or what have you. I think YouTube may have some episodes of Batman, but it's worth watching the first episode of Cesar Romero. And we scroll down to what may be my favorite Joker, Jack Nicholson. I like Jack Nicholson because he indeed became the Joker. This guy, Jack Nicholson, he did an outstanding act as the Joker. I like it when they first show him as Jack Napier, a common thug, a common criminal who didn't give a hoot about anything. And then we saw the transformation from a common criminal into a supervillain like the Joker. My classic scene was when he was getting treated by the plastic surgeon and he was apologetic. And then he said, "Mirror, mirror." He takes the mirror and he looks at the mirror, and then he gets so hurt at what he sees. He starts to weep at first and he smashes the mirror. Then all of a sudden there's that crazy laugh and it goes up in intensity. He became the Joker at that time, at that moment in time. That to me, without a doubt, Jack Nicholson was the Joker. And the fight scenes towards the end when he takes out that giant gun and shoots at the bat plane, that's another classic moment. That's just my 2 cents on Jack Nicholson, which, in my opinion, was my favorite Joker. It's not definite yet because I have got to watch the movie. I got to see the movie, The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, and it was the latest fad coming coming on through the grapevine, the Joker trailer, and I'm gonna scroll down, and there was a Joker that I didn't know existed until recently. I'm behind in the times because I'm not much into movies, but Jared Leto, he starred as the Joker in the Suicide Squad. I never got to see the Suicide Squad movie. My son, who is a comic book fan, he didn't recommend it, but I might just check it out just to see the Joker and to see if he will make a good Joker. And then scrolling down to naturally the star of the moment, the Joaquin Phoenix. And to me, I think that Phoenix may well be the best Joker I've ever seen in a while. I mean, I saw the trailer, how his face became distorted, how he had that evil smile, and how he, in essence, became the Joker. We see in a few quick moments of the trailer. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, I recommend that you watch it. You see the transition, how he became the Joker, and it leaves you kind of like in a cliffhanging moment, and that's a classic. I'm gonna make sure I could see this movie, and then I could share it with you and on YouTube recording. And a lot of you will say, well, what about Heath Ledger? Well, what about him? Let's look at Heath Ledger, and let's see what we see here. And we're going to scroll down to a picture. I want to be fair. Here is Heath Ledger, and without a doubt, this was his best performance as the Joker. He also became the Joker. He was good at his part, but I think he was much more into the dark side. It's not like Jack Nicholson that had his funny moments, but maybe I'm biased because I kind of tend to like Jack Nicholson. But nevertheless, this movie was a good movie. I like the scene where he dressed up as a nurse. That was a funny moment. So I think that without a doubt, he made a good Joker. Scary, much more on the scary side. I think they made him too grotesque, in my opinion. But nevertheless, I think I would give him 5 stars for his acting. Wonderful acting. So those are my 2 cents. And just to let you know that I'm going to probably record another recording of my thoughts of the movie once I get to see the Joker. Okay, so you have a wonderful day, night, or afternoon, wherever you are in your neck of the woods, and we'll talk later. And don't forget, if you like what you see, subscribe to my link. That way, you could get some updates on movies and other things of interest. And also, feel free to put in your comments below. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.